Hi, and this is week 4, day 2 of our January challenge. A whole month of short and efficient videos that encompass fitness from lower body to mobility to having a valuable rest practice at the end of our week. Today we are working lower body and we're going to work hips and glutes, and we're going to get started right away. Let's come onto our hands and knees, setting up a tabletop. So just check that your knees are directly underneath your hips and that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. From here, we're going to come into balancing table. So if you'd like, you could start by extending that right leg out long and flex the foot. And then maybe extend that left arm out alongside the left side of the face. And then hold here. Just find your alignment so that the hips are even, and then draw the core in. When you're ready, we're going to bend the elbow, draw the right knee as we tuck and draw the core in, round the upper back, start to point the toes, and then open up, extend into balancing table. Draw it in. For 2, we're going for 5 here. Extend. Draw it in for 3. And extend. Draw it in for 4. And extend. Draw it in for 5 and extend. Keep the leg lifted. Place the left hand back down onto the mat. And then from here, we're going to bend that back right knee. Keep the foot flexed. And we're going to lift the left knee up and lower it back down, still keeping the hips even as you lower. So we don't want to drop the knee below the height of the hip. So lift the left knee up and then just bring it back down those few couple of inches. Let's go for 10 and lower, 9 and lower, 8 and down, 7 and lower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return back to that hip height. Keep the leg lifted, and we're going to keep the foot flexed. From here, we're going to just straighten the right leg. So the leg is in line with the right hip, and then bend the right knee, keep the foot flexed. A little bit of a hamstring exercise here. Extend long for 10, bring it in. Extend it for 9, and draw it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, point the toes. From here, we're going to draw some rainbows. So let's take the left foot, cross it over, or the right foot, cross it over the left. And then to take this great big arc as we draw the right foot up, lift it up, and then bring it over towards the right side. And then lift it up, crossing over the left, keeping the torso still, but the core is still drawn in, and then returning it back over to the right side. For 2, over and back for 3, lifting, and back for 4, lifting in your rainbow, and back for 5. Let's go for 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. And from here, we're going to take the right foot, go ahead and step it back behind us, push back into a downward facing dog. Inhale. And when you're ready, let's lift the right foot up to the sky, 3-legged dog, draw it right on through between the hands for runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, we're going to push up with the chest, rise up to your crescent pose. The arms can be alongside the ears, or if your shoulders are tired, you can have the hands right down at heart center. We're going to take some knee dips. Bend the left knee, maybe almost touching the ground, and then straighten for 1. Bend and straighten for 2. Bend and straighten. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From this straight leg position, we're going to shift forward and then start to draw the the left knee up. And then as you do so, bring the right arm up into the sky. So you're drawing that left knee into the chest using the power of your core and your hip. The left arm is down. We're going to shift into some curtsy squats. As you do so, you could take the hands to heart center, start to bend into the right knee. Step the left foot back and to the outside of the right foot. So it's not in line with the right foot, it's further to the right. And then you're going to shift the hips back, bend the knee into a curtsy squat. Let's rise up for 1, lower down, shift back for 2. Rise up and lower down for 3. Rise up, lower down for 4. Lifting up and back for 5. Can we do for 5 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're done here, we're going to shift back, take a big step back with that left foot, and then turn our toes so that they're parallel. We're going to come into our goddess squat. And their toes are going to be on a angle as we shift the hips down. So the toes should be pointed at the corners of the mat. Bring the hands to heart center and lower the hips as low as you can go. Lift up for 1, lower down for 2. Lift up and lower. Lift up and down, up and down. We're going to take 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower down and hold. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and straighten out those legs. We can go ahead and turn the toes to face the front or that side edge of the mat, maybe lower and straighten out the back, stretching out the back of the legs. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and turn ourselves back around and come into balancing table. Again, starting in your tabletop position, checking your alignment. When you're ready, you're going to start to lift the left leg, keep the hips even, flex the back foot, and then start to raise the right arm out along the right side of the face. Keep the core pulled in. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale. On the next exhale, let's draw the knee and the elbow together round. Create this tight little ball. And then extend it out long for balancing table. Draw it in. Extend it out long. Drawing it in. Extending it out. Drawing it in. Extend it out long. Hold here. Keep the leg lifted. Let's just place that right hand back down onto the earth. We're going to bend into that back left knee. So now the foot is still flexed. We're going to go for those knee lifts. Lifting up for 1. Lower to hip height. For 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From here, let's just open up the leg, straighten it out, bend the knee for 1, straighten and bend for 2. Hips are even, straighten and bend. 3, 4, 5, keep the core tight. 8, 9, and 10. From here, let's go ahead and extend that left leg, point the toes. We're going to take our rainbows on this side, draw the left foot to the outside of the right ankle. We're going to take a nice, beautiful arch as we rainbow, lift the hip up, draw the left foot over to the left, and then back across the right ankle. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from here, we're going to draw that left foot back. Go ahead and push ourselves back into a downward facing dog.
From your downward facing dog, this time we're going to step the left foot forward, come into runner's lunge on the left side, just coming through runner's lunge so we can push ourselves up into a high crescent. Back leg is straight. Again, arms either beside your ears or at heart center if your shoulders just need a little rest. We're going to take some knee dips for 10, lower down and straighten, lower down for 2 and straighten, lower for 3 and straighten, down for 4 and up, keeping that first for that front leg still, just moving the back leg. Last 3, 2 and 1. Good. Straightening out that back leg. Start to shift the torso forward. Press deeply into that front left leg as we rise up. Draw the right knee up into the chest. Lift the left leg up to the sky. The right arm can just hang out beside you. And we're going to take those curtsy squats over on the left side. So again, start to take the hands to prayer. Shift the torso forward. Draw the right knee back. Step the left or the right toes further to the left, so they're on the outside of the left foot as you drop the right knee down. And then we're going to rise up for 1, lower down, rise up for 2. Kind of a balancing challenge here as well. Take your time if you need to go more slowly. 5. We're on our last 5 here. 3, 2, and 1. Holding that right knee into the chest. I'm going to set my right foot down and take a big step out to the left. Again, coming into goddess. This time we're going to lower down so that our hips are at our lowest point, hands to heart center, and we're going to pulse it out for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, straighten those legs. You can take a forward fold in your wide-legged Prasarita Padasvanasana. And then when you are ready and you want to lower down, just come to your knees. And that is the end of our very fast lower body burnout in this fitness challenge. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe so that you don't miss any more notifications for the rest of this month and all these practices, because they are so valuable just to get in this short amount of time. It really makes things so effective and fast. You don't need to work out for hours and hours a day. I hope you have a wonderful day. As always, make it a good one. Bye.